What color pigs are we?
Oh, there's a reindeer. I'll just have him ride the reindeer.
Pink. Okay.
Oh, wait, we're doing pig still? Okay. Pig. Got it. Got it.
Can
Made
you do
it.
pink? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Pig Williams returns to the battle. You know, he's the next Smash 4 character, I'm pretty sure. He's his ultimate smash is telling his own story about how he got turned into bacon. It's legendary.
Is it? I haven't heard this story.
What
Oh,
you?
no.
No,
Oh
no,
no.
no! Don't! Oh no! You didn't just say that. Oh,
The story
Oh,
is
my
about 15
jacket's
minutes
freaking
long.
out.
it's a pretty crazy story.
Let's just put that away.
There are chapters in this story.
Chapters. Okay, chapter 1. What is it
Chap-
titled?
It's chapter 1 is titled Prologue of Chapter 2.
It's great. That's a really good one.
Okay. So, anyways, Pig Williams.
Okay.
I mean, are we opening this box?
Yeah.
Okay, we're opening this
Remember,
box.
We have
you
to
have
have a
one
key card.
game until we switch out people. So
That's
can
all
you
right,
do
we
it
can
in
do
one
it.
game? All right, let's do
We
it.
can do. All right.
We
So
have a
Pig
key card.
Williams. All right. So it's a book that I wrote in my head without actually writing it down. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay. So this man wakes up in the middle of the night, right? And his wife is there, and he goes to his wife. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta go see my dying father, right? So she's like, I understand. You must go. So he travels on this long journey to go see his dying father, and he gets to the hospital. This is the super fast version because he has a crazy adventure, but it's not important because Pig Williams is not a part of that adventure. Not important. So he gets to the hospital, and his dad's dying, and he's like, Dad, I'm here. And his dad's like, I had a pretty great life, but I only had one regret, and I never told you about it. And he's like, well, what was it, Dad? What was your life's one regret? And he goes over, he's like, well, it's a story about my best friend, Pig Williams. Now we go into flashback mode because now the dad, he's telling the story. Right.
Like Big Fish style?
Like Big Fish.
This is exactly like Big Fish. Okay, so basically it's Big Fish, but pig related. Okay.
Pig Fish, yes.
Pig Fish.
So, all right, so and then it goes back to he was a little boy. He was about 5 years old, and his dad was a farmer, and his mom was a farmer's wife, and it was a great time to be a young lad. And they got him a pet pig, and he was like, I'm going to name you Pig Williams. You're going to be my best friend forever, right? Mm-hmm. So they grow up together, pig and boy, going on crazy adventures. The boy gets bullied in school, but Pig Williams was there to chase him away as the faithful friend that he was. It was glorious. Their friendship could not be broken by anything. They went through a lot together through grade school. And then one day, they're sitting out back doing some chores together, just Pig Williams and the young boy. And the young boy says, I've got to go off to college soon, Pig Williams. I'm going to have to leave home for a few years, but I'll be back. I'll be back when my college is through. Pig Williams understood. He was sad to see his best friend go, but, college was important. He was going to be a property salesman, so to speak. He was going into real estate. Now, a few years pass. Pig Williams kind of goes on his own journey. He tries to find himself, become an adult pig. Maybe try and settle down with the pig family, but he gets a girlfriend and she cheats on him. So that never really worked out. He just has a lot of bad things happen to him. He gets over his head in debt, and he still lives on the farm. And one day finally comes when the farm's going to get purchased. And so Pig Williams knows it's really time for him to move on with his life, but he's still waiting for his friend to come home from college. And one day that friend comes home.
How old is Pig Williams by this point?
Pig Williams is about 19 at this point.
Okay, all right.
He's a 19-year-old pig.
The average lifespan of pigs is 8 years, right?
I mean, Pig Williams is no average pig. He can talk.
Sure, of course. Got it. I just looked that up because I knew where this is going. But anyway, yeah, let's continue that. So farm's about to be sold.
So his friend comes back from college. There's a kerosene here. Get out of here, man. There's a Nova. Nope. You'll never take me alive. And so then Pig Williams, is so excited to see his friend. He's so happy. He's like, you're back. You're finally back. He's like, yes, Pig Williams, I'm back. How have you been after all these years? And now, after a close inspection, his friend was a little different. He's wearing a nice suit. He had a briefcase, a nice fine chapeau upon his head.
What's that?
A chapeau, a hat.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful. and it was, he was very businesslike, and Pig Williams just kind of sat down and talked to him about his life, and Pig Williams came to the realization that there was one thing in his life that he wanted more than anything else. He just wanted to be loved by everyone. He just wanted the world to love him. He had a hard life, and he reached a low point, that's really just all he wanted. And so his friend, after returning from college, said, you know what, Pig Williams, I think I can make the entire world fall in love with you. I'll come back in 2 weeks. And if you're still feeling this strongly about it, Nova, get out of here. I will take you. I will take you into the big city, and I'll make sure the world loves you.
I thought you were still talking to Nova. I see now that you went back to the story, okay? Continue.
So he takes Pig Williams into the big city. Nova, please.
Nova, we're telling a story here.
Gosh, dang it, Nova. #1 player, hero, killer. Over. So he takes... The 2 weeks pass, and Pig Williams really thinks hard about it. He says, am I willing to do anything for the world to love me? Anything. And he says, you know what, I think I am. It's what I want above all else. So 2 weeks pass, the tribute spawns, and Pig Williams, goes on into the big city.
Getting so confused. Okay.
His friend finds him, and he's like, Pig Williams, welcome to the big city. I've been thinking a lot about our proposition, and I think that I can do for you today what I promised, that I can have the whole world fall in love with you. But you've got to be willing to do anything for the world to fall in love with you. Are you willing to give up everything you care about for that love? Pig Williams thought about it for a moment. He seemed pretty solemn. And he had a tear in his eye, though he didn't know why. And that rhymed, and it was awesome. And poor Pig Williams. Poor Pig Williams said, yes, I'm willing to do anything for the world to love me. So they drive deeper into the city. They pass a few buildings, and Pig Williams just kind of enjoys the ride because he's sitting next to his best friend in the whole world. It's the most wonderful feeling for him. And finally they reach this white building. It's got a sign outside, but Pig Williams couldn't read. He has no idea what it says.
Pig Williams is an illiterate pig?
I'm afraid so. He never went
so
to school.
like Charlotte's Web style pig.
Yeah, exactly. So Pig Williams, he steps out of the car with his best friend, and he says, Pig Williams, as soon as you step through this door, the entire world will come to love you, but we will never see each other again. And Pig Williams seemed to understand. He shed a few tears, and he said goodbye to his friend. And he stepped through those doors. And, well, no one ever really heard from Pig Williams again after that. Because it was then that Pig Williams entered. Pig Williams, it's hard to say. It makes me choke up a little. But Pig Williams entered a butchery, and he became the world's very first bacon that day.
Wow.
The entire
world's first bacon.
World's first bacon, and everyone
like piece of bacon, one giant.
Well, no, like he was
several?
a whole bunch of bacon.
Okay.
Like that was bacon was invented with Pig Williams.
When you have such an old, established pig, does it make better bacon like that? Is that?
I mean, it's a little odd because even though he was old for pig standards, he was still more like just a young man pig. He was really in his prime.
Like in his heart, or?
No, like entirely.
Okay, all right.
Like he's a pig, but he's magical.
A magical pig. So it made magical bacon.
Exactly. And it was the first bacon ever invented, and it made millions, sold around the globe, and the entire world fell in love with Pig Williams. But he had to die to become bacon.
So go back in time, is that what the father's biggest regret was turning his best friend into bacon?
Turning his best friend into bacon. Made millions.
What a sad state of affairs.
And so the story ends by the son of the father, returning back to his family and buying his little baby girl a pet pig and naming it William Pigums.
Oh, but it's not going to be like it's not going to be a bacon pig, right?
He's going to succeed where his father failed.
And that's in keeping his pig friend alive.
I'm afraid so.
Well, wow, what an adventure.
I mean, that's the sad tale of Pig Williams.
Thank you for sharing that with us. I know it must have been difficult.
I mean, it was a little emotion. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was written during a Haunted Minds game.
As all great tales are.
It's all great stuff. No.